Hot 97, the new movement. DJ Drewski in the mix. We got SBL, the label, in the building.
Bang.
Bronx. The King of Bronx Drill has pulled up.
King of Bronx Drill is here, you feel me? Here to stay, here forever. Let's do it.
Because we're going to get straight to it. First off, introduce the gang who's in the building.
Yeah, we got Siri De Niro to the right of me. We got Smalls SBL to the left of me. You feel me? Stack Beyond Lifestyle, that's the label. That's how we go about, you feel me? We achieving everything we want to achieve. We the hottest in the town.
Now let's cut to the chase. There's a lot of people in the Bronx right now, Ron Suno, that's a little upset because you've been running around saying you're the King of Bronx Drill.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to just keep it. That's the title.
That's a fact.
You pulled up the Google facts and it said you started in what year?
It started, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I feel like I started drill like 2013. Like I've been rapping. Like me and Siri, our first song was called Murder.
And it was a drill record.
Yeah, necessarily that's a drill record.
Can you confirm that for New York City?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. And it's like 2019, you gotta understand, like that's the year when Brooklyn drill was lit. And of course I was in the Brooklyn drill wave, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from, you heard? Like for me, at the end of the day, I'm still from the Bronx, you feel me? I'm jacking the Bronx. So when I dropped Pinocchio, I was jacking my Bronx shit, you feel me?
Right.
So when I dropped that, it was a drill song, 12 million views, extended the clip, you feel me? Like everybody know that's a drill song. So
And at that time,
that's when
was there Bronx drill artists? Are you saying, because I feel like.
Honestly, me personally, I didn't see that. Did you see any?
I've been trying to think of who at that time, because Brooklyn was going crazy, right?
That's a fact. And who did
and
you
I was
know?
working with a lot of Brooklyn drill artists to the fact where I said, yo, I'm going to put you with Raw Swish.
Yeah.
This was what, like 2 years ago?
That's a fact.
Because I felt like there was so many Brooklyn drill artists and not that many Bronx. So there was artists in the Bronx, but I don't know if they was doing drill like it is today.
That's a fact. And that's why I feel like I open the doors for the people that's doing drill right now. Because at the end of the day, it's like, when you cooking, you got to get the ingredients from somewhere, you feel me? Like, you can't just make food because you know how to make it.
Right.
Like, if you're a chef, you got to know how to make it from somewhere, for me. Like,
so are you saying I'm the King of Bronx Drill respectfully? Like, you're not.
Respectfully, because like,
you're not trying to cause no.
Nah,
ain't no beef or none of that.
Like basically like this, like
because we don't need the beef, Ron.
Yeah, because listen, we got the tree, right? I'm the tree branch, right?
Okay.
And the leaves that latch onto the tree, that makes the tree.
I'm
the branch, that's a part of the tree. So
you like the tree trunk?
Yeah, I'm the source. You feel me? So everything after that is what happens after Ron Suno's legacy.
So why can't everyone just get along? Like what do you think it is that got everyone in a frenzy, and why can't it be like, okay, cool, Ron did bring it to a certain point. Ron was on the radio with it.
They trying to blackball me. They trying to say because I was funny before, but funny doesn't have to do anything with music. That's personality. Like at the end of the day, like when you make music, music is music. Like at the end of the day, when you doing music, nobody's hearing the comedy in the music. They hearing what you got to say in the song.
Right.
So I feel like my music doesn't compete with my comedy. Like
it's two
different things. Yeah, that's two different things. So when you hear music, you got to understand where it came from and where it started.
But
Ron Suno started that.
But I think you did mention to me, because you was up here, earlier when Pinocchio first dropped. But you said, yo, I knew I had to use social media to get more people to pay attention to my music. And that was the formula.
And that was my formula because I already knew I was funny. For me, not a lot of people have that ability to be funny. For me, because everybody's different. Everybody's serious. Some people you feel me, anti-social. Like I'm social, so what I do is I use social media to get where I need to go, you feel me?
Right.
And that's what I did with my music and comedy.
Now, are we at the point where you won't work with other artists from the Bronx, or are you still open to it? Would you work with some of the drill artists?
Hell yeah, I work with anybody that's doing their thing, you feel me? I wouldn't take that from nobody, you feel me?
Right.
Like, all I'm saying is you gotta just pay homage to people that started it, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, when you from Brooklyn, you gotta know, like, Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rebel, those are people that's putting on the map for Brooklyn, you feel me? Everybody noticed that, but when you come to the Bronx, they gonna think, like, who did that? You feel me? Especially Bronx drill, there's not a lot of people that's doing that, you feel me? So when the people that did start it, you gotta give them credit.
So once you get your credit, you are open to working with the B-Loves, the D-Things, the K-Flockers.
Honestly, man.
As long as you get your respect.
Listen, man, all I know is I'm the king of the Bronx, yo. Like, that's proven fact. Like, numbers don't lie, you feel me? My highest song got, you feel me, more than most people from the Bronx.
So you got the right now the biggest stream Bronx drill records.
Yeah, like my his song stream higher than anybody else's song right now.
Right.
In the Bronx.
Show Ron Suno some love. Give him his respect.
That's a fact. Even
but I do feel like a lot of people that when they start a certain thing, it's never like, it's always harder for them to get their credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you ask people outside of New York who started Brooklyn drill, a lot of people say Pop Smoke. right? And he was like fourth in line. We
fact.
know that because we had relationships and stuff, and we was in tune. But it takes sometimes, people that are close, people from the Bronx, they might know.
Yeah.
But then people outside, they just getting in tune, so they never really know who started it.
That's a fact. And I feel like people don't give me the credit because of where I came from. You feel me? Like, people would know me they'll know me as a comedian, you feel me? But then when they hear my music, it's two different things, you feel me? But when they get their first impression, they're going to be like, oh, how you a rapper? He was funny, you feel me? Like, you gotta understand, there's people that's serious in this world that really take rap serious. Like, they wake up and write music. Like, they really, like, focused on that. Like, me, I was funny and I rap. Like, a lot of people not going to like that, you feel me? So all I can say is you just keep working, your time going to come. Like,
but you did stick to it, and it. Look at you now. You know what I'm saying? From 3 years ago, you was funny. You was going crazy on Instagram. But once you started the music, I feel like a lot more opportunities started coming for you. And I think you posted recently like how blessed you are just to be able to do what you love. And we see you outside going to the schools, throwing money, going crazy. Why is that important to you? Is that just for social media to say, yo, look, I'm outside? Or do you really enjoy doing that?
Nah, it's genuine. Like, you feel me? When I meet my fans, like, they know what's up. Like, every time I meet a supporter, it's just like at the end of the day, like that's where I came from. Like, I remember those days when I went to go to school and just see somebody that I look up to just come show love, you feel me? So like at the end of the day, in that position I got, I want to do the same, you feel me? Like, what if one day like you was younger, right? Like, say
right.
And you was like, damn, like I want Jay-Z to come to my school. And then Jay-Z come to your school, you're gonna look at him differently. Like, he not only on what you see, but you expect too, like, you feel me?
So you
when
feel
they
like
see me, they could feel me, they could understand me. They know that this is real, like this genuine love. Like, I love my supporters, you feel me, as much as they love me.
Do you feel like anyone else in the Bronx is doing that?
Nah, because at the end of the day, you understand the lane they rapping in.
They can't come outside.
Other. They dissing each other. They can't come outside because they gotta watch their back.
Right.
They don't have to. Cause I'm not dissing nobody.
Right. You on your own time.
I'm commercial. I'm basically what you say, Jay-Z of Bronx Drill, because I'm able to accessibly talk how I feel. I could rap whatever I want to rap about. You feel me? Like, I don't gotta necessarily do diss tracks. I don't necessarily have to come at somebody. I can make music on how I feel and what's going on. You feel me? And it'll still be a hit.
But being the king, right? You don't feel no responsibility of, kind of like saying, all right, I'm the king of this. I'm gonna make sure everyone is cool. Everyone's on the same page. Or you feel like, yo, that's not even my responsibility. I'm gonna just do what I do, what SBL does. If they want to go crazy and diss each other, that's on them.
You see, like, with being the king of the Bronx, you got to make a difference with the people. You feel me? Like, and that's something I got. You feel me? Like, even when I was doing comedy, I was really into my fans. Like, I was talking to my fans about stuff that they've been through in their life, like everyday life. Like, I be talking about certain stuff like, don't you hate when somebody such and such, and they can understand where I'm coming from. So now they getting a different perspective of me.
Right.
Right? And not a lot of rappers could do that. You feel me? Because they not gonna get in the camera and give them that side of them because they got that serious image. You feel me? Me, I could do whatever I want. I'm Michael Jordan. Like, if I'm on the court, I don't gotta just lay it up. I can shoot the three. I could go to the rim and I could shoot the free throw.
Michael Jordan, Jay-Z,
all around. Like, you
Ron
feel me?
Suno.
It's different levels of what you look at. You feel me? And then when you look at Ron Suno, you gotta understand, like, I'm not one aspect. And even though I say I'm the king of the Bronx,
right?
I didn't mean it in a way like I feel like I have to be the king of the Bronx. Like, you feel me?
It just happened like that.
Taking over everywhere. You feel me? You can take over everywhere. Like me, I feel like I'm the king of the Bronx because I started it. But me personally, like deep down inside, I feel like anybody can be the king of the Bronx. But it's just making a difference. You gotta make a difference. You gotta connect to your fans. You gotta connect to your supporters. You gotta tap in where it's really going on at. Word.
It's more than just saying it. You gotta actually be it.
You gotta actually do something for the world. Like, you feel me? Like, with King of the Bronx, these are people that actually growing up in poverty. You feel me? People dying every day. It's like, it's a lot going on in the Bronx. So people, they want to see what's going to happen next. You feel me? And I'm gonna be able to make a difference from where I'm from. And I know I could because I'm humble. You know? That's a fact. And I don't got no problems with nobody.
And I think you understand your power too. You know you got the youth paying attention, and you try to show it in a positive way. Even if sometimes you like to wild out and get talk spicy, you know, but you still kind of do it in a fun way.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a lion. You feel me? I'm a Leo. Like, that's my sign. Like,
shout out to Leo gang.
Yeah,
I'm a Leo too. That's probably why we get along.
Hell yeah, most definitely. You feel me? Shout out to Drewski too. Yeah. That's my brother since day one. But I just feel like with that energy, you feel me? When you wake up a lion, you know a lion gonna attack back. You feel me? But just let the lion be himself.
Well, speaking of being a lion, you got a lot going on. A new record, the remix to Grabba's out now. Shout out to Dusty Locane.
Yeah, shout out to Dusty.
Another Brooklyn drill artist that you tapped in with.
Yeah, and I feel like with the Bronx thing, like I'm the only artist that's tapping in with the Brooklyn drill wave too. You feel me? Like, and that's a blessing to be able to just take my talent outside of the Bronx. You feel me? And just be able to work with other artists that seen the potential in me.
Right.
You feel me? So I just want to say shout out to every artist that work with me too. For me.
Is there any artists that you haven't worked with yet from the town that you want to tap in with? I'm saying, you know.
Nah, not necessarily, but if anybody want to work with me, for me.
You open to it?
Yeah, I'm open to it, but I'm not necessarily trying to work with people because I'm in my own lane. For me, SBL, we doing our own thing.
Right.
We got artists over here that's making a lot of, for me, noise over here. For me, Smokes just dropped a new song called I'm Him. For me, so SBL, we going crazy. Siri De Niro got a hit song called I Want You. So we just doing what we like to do. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's SBL. We doing it.
It's a SBL takeover tonight on the new movement on Hot 97. We're going to get into these records. Which record should we play first? Smalls record, what you want to do?
So what you want to do, Drewski? How you feeling? How you feeling today? What's on your mind?
We'll start with his record. So we'll play yours first. Go ahead, introduce it. SBL in the building. Ron Suno, they're hanging out. Tell us what we getting on.
Yeah, man, you can listen to Smalls. I'm Him. I just dropped it like 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped it. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Go on YouTube. I got Get Back. Dropped a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? That's really it, though.
All right, we're going to get into it. We're going to hear it. We're going to put it on for the city. Hot 97, the new movement. Ron Suno, SBL in the building.
L's for life, so I got it tatted.
Right on. And you got the big piece on right now.
Yeah, that's 100K in jewelry. You got to be a King of Bronx. You got to get 100K in jewelry.
That's part of the checklist.
Take those both chains off, you heard? Mr. Bingham here.
Ron Suno in the building. The Scouts is here.
Nah, the Scouts is here, though.
The new remix, Grabba with Dusty Locane, is out now. How did that link up happen? How you and Dusty get together?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was genuine. It was off the love. Like, you feel me? Like, we hit each other up on the gram. And it was just history from there. And we both under the same situations, you feel me? Like,
right.
So we was working, you feel me? Like, I fuck with Dusty, like, personally. Like, I jack Dusty, like, you feel me? That's a humble man right there. So, for me and him going crazy right now.
And the video looked like a vibe, too. Because you talking about being outside. You guys was really outside in the video.
That's a fact. Giving the people that energy, like, you feel me? Like, New York, that's what New York look like, you feel me? Like,
right.
If you outside, you going to know what New York look like, and that's what it look like.
Well, we're going to play that in a minute, but let's talk about this SBL concert going down. I heard there's a concert happening.
Oh, yeah, get y'all tickets, you feel me? If y'all need y'all tickets, DM me, BoGod.SBL, you feel me, to get back _ you feel me? We got this show going crazy the 24th. I swear to God, it's going to be the biggest show ever.
September 24th.
September 24th. Pop out, get your tickets.
Yeah, I'm going to get my tickets right now. I'm going to go buy them. I'm going to go click on the link.
We're going to have everybody there, you feel me? We got Chinese Kitty, Ross Swish, you feel me? SBL members, baddies. Let's do it. Like,
Speaking of the members. Speaking of the members, what's going on? Is there SBL tape coming? What we doing?
Oh, hell yeah. You feel me? SBL movie, SBL, we got models. We got, yo, bro, SBL is it. Like, we the new, like, we Rock Nation. Like, we the Rock Nation.
The new Rock Nation.
Yes. Like,
signing
SBL
artists, managing.
Yes, everything.
Managing athletes.
Gangster. You feel me? Whatever you want to put it, we that. Like, that's what it is. SBL. SBL.
Speaking of athletes, are you nice in like baseball, basketball, any sport?
SBL, Ron Suno, we do everything. Basketball, football.
I'm talking about not like 2K. I'm talking about real basketball.
Real life. You feel me? We athletic. You feel me? Me personally, I play basketball. We can play basketball for money, whatever you want. Like, we do that.
You nice in dice too?
Nah, I don't play dice.
I don't
gamble.
No gambling.
I don't gamble. You feel me? I just work for my money.
You said no too. So nobody on the team gambling.
Nah, I just
Nobody's shooting.
I work for money. That's it. You heard? I work for mine. I don't know about gambling.
But you're nice on the court.
Nice on the court. Somebody can play for a band and whatnot. Because
you ball too?
Yeah, I do everything.
I'm saying though, he just said somebody could, put up a band. Can you feel like you could beat him or he got you?
Nah, Siri nice in football though, yeah.
So he played football.
He play football.
You good on the court.
Basketball, yeah.
Smalls, what's Smalls doing?
What he doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I was never a sport person at all. I ain't gonna lie. That's bad boring. I'm not gonna lie.
So you don't even watch it?
Nah, I don't watch it nothing.
So what do you do for fun?
I probably watch boxing.
Oh, boxing, yeah.
But nah, I don't like sports.
So if you're not in the studio, what's Smalls doing for fun when you outside?
On a mission, you know.
Get that
You know,
chicken.
Let's get into the bag.
Exactly. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Since a kid, my whole life.
Well, listen, I'm excited to hear this SBL mixtape. Can we play? Want to play one of your records?
What's the word? What's up?
Which one you want to do?
Save the Never. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all want to hear that new shit? Yeah, that new shit.
All right, we gonna get it on right now.
New shit. That's that shit right there.
Hot 97.
It's called I Want You.
I Want You. The new movement. DJ Drewski, Ron Suno in the building. Grabber remixes out. Dusty Locane.
Banger.
What else is going on? What else we got to look forward to?
Oh yeah, we got more visuals coming soon. You feel me? School tours. You feel me? Anybody that want us to go to their school, just let me know. You feel me? Let the gang know. We going to school tours right now.
Only in the Bronx, or you running around the whole city?
Nah, all boroughs. You feel me? We tapping everywhere. You feel me? Like wherever the supporters is at, we taking place over there. Most definitely.
You pulling up? You ain't scared to go nowhere?
Nah, never. We outside. That's the lingo. We outside everywhere. It don't matter where. Kissing.
Now, with people saying, "Oh, your music's only lit because you do comedy videos," do you feel like that makes you slow down on your comedy stuff? Does it interfere, mentally with you?
Nah,
you know what? Now I'm gonna stop doing these videos. I'm gonna just do music.
I do whatever I want. I got TikTok too. That's another thing. Like I took all my comedy and my entertainment side to TikTok. That's why.
Ron Buno.
Yeah, Ron Buno. My TikTok going crazy. I got 500,000
already. So if they want the funny stuff, go to TikTok.
Go to TikTok. Follow my TikTok. We're gonna go crazy.
If they want more music, go to the gram.
Go to the gram. You feel me? Go to Facebook or something. Go to YouTube or something like that.
I feel like you got some records too that you ain't really telling us about. I feel like you got some good features too.
And another thing, I got a song. That I know is gonna go crazy. I ain't gonna say the name of it. Just know I got a song.
Is it a drill record?
I just got a song. It's a song.
But you the king of Bronx drill.
I don't know what song it is. It's a song, and it's gonna go crazy. Just know that. You heard?
You just gotta wait on it.
Yeah, just wait on it. I don't know what type of song it is. It's a song though, and I got it ready. People don't know. You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie. If I told her what I'm gonna do, they gonna take that next.
You feel like they be jacking?
Yeah.
Like they listen, they watch what you do, then they.
Yeah, you feel me? At the end of the day, it's like even if like with comedy, people could take that easier and put it in music because nobody else doing that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like even when people was watching my comedy, like, oh, nobody's doing that with rapping, so let me do that with rapping. Since I rap, they think nobody gonna notice. You feel me? Cause they,
got
different lanes. But I see the similarities people do. I started that.
That's a compliment. You don't look at it like a compliment. Like,
It's
okay,
a
cool, I'm
compliment,
inspiring.
I'd rather you tell me that you doing that than you taking it. Like, how would you feel, right? You on the court and you Michael Jordan, you got a nigga taking your moves
and not
giving you credit. Like, that's my moves you doing on this court, brother. You feel me? Like, that's not your moves. You study my practice moves. Like, that was the warmest I did. Like, gangster.
So you just want your credit. That's it.
Listen,
give Ron Suno his credit, man. That's all you want.
Forget the credit, man. I know I'm the king of the Bronx. Like that's something I know already. Like I don't need no credit. I don't need no explanation. I don't need none of that. I already know what I hear. Like
Ron Suno, the king of Bronx Drill.
They know what's up already. Like I don't gotta play with these people. Thanks though. All
right. Well, since you're the king of the Bronx Drill, we should get into your. Yeah, because then you're going to have other artists.
Yeah, Bronx Drill, for me, just Bronx Drill. Right
Hip-hop started in the Bronx. Who was he to say he's that?
Nah. I'm just king of Bronx Drill. That's it, you feel me? I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I ain't trying just king of Bronx Drill. But you never know what could happen next.
Right. Because
you never know.
Because he does have a record. He has a song. You ain't going to tell us the name, but
just know. It's going to show y'all why I'm the king of the Bronx.
Ron Suno in the building. Go ahead. Introduce Grabber remix featuring Dusty Locane.
Ron Suno, y'all know the vibes, man. You ain't from it, don't come here. I got this new song with Dusty going crazy called Grandma Remix. Make sure y'all tune in right now. Bang.
SBL, the label, DJ Drewski, the new movement. Bow.